Hey everybody. So this is a question that I get asked a lot. This is about how to change your settings from whatever language your Google stuff is in into whatever language you need it to be in. So let's say, let's say that you're going to work at a place that uses Gmail. Let's say a school that uses Gmail as a teacher, because that's what I am, and they speak British English. Because, whatever. Because they're one of those people. And you want to switch it to American English, the, correct English, right? So here's your Gmail. I have no mail in there, but this is just a regular Gmail mailbox. So you're going to want to click on this. And then regardless of this stuff down here, click on See All Settings. The first thing you're going to see right up here is Gmail display language. So you can switch this, from, again, the incorrect English down to the correct English, for example. When I set this up initially, actually, because my location is Turkey, things were showing up in Turkish, and because the school I work for is in Turkey and is Turkish, showing up in Turkish. So anyways, this is the first setting you change. This is for Gmail only. After you've changed this one setting, then scroll down and you'll do Save Changes here. There's a whole bunch of other stuff in there that you can do. For instance, if you want to link other accounts, is it in here? Hang on, this may not be it. I think it's right here. You can add other accounts to this so that you can have your Gmail check more than one account. So like for me, I've got 4 or 5 Gmail accounts. I may have, my main one check multiple accounts. You can do that if it makes it easier for you. There's a bunch of other settings, but for just language, there's this one. That changes your Gmail only. But then you're going to have Drive and Slides and Docs and Classroom, and all of that other stuff is still going to be in, the dumb English or Turkish or whatever other language there is for the place that you're working at. To change all of those, to change the default, click Change Language Settings for Other Google Products. You'll see it opens up in this new tab, and then you notice the default language here. So what you got to do is click the little pencil here, the little edit symbol, and find your language. You don't have to type it in. You can just scroll down, but you can type it in. After you click that, you choose the country. Now I have no idea why, for instance, Pakistan is listed under English. I don't believe that there is a Pakistani version of English, for instance, but whatever. But there are, of course, a lot of countries that do speak English, and so maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. And then you would come down and choose your location again. Again, United States if you're correct, United Kingdom if you're one of those for whatever reason. And then after you click it, you would hit select. Now, this won't say select. It'll say whatever it says in that language. So I think in Turkish it's something like seç or something like that. So it'll say iptal and seç. So iptal being cancel, and I think it's seç, something like that will be select. But you'll notice that won't turn blue. It won't be clickable until you highlight something. So at any rate, then you do that, and I'm going to hit cancel, but you would hit select. And after you do that, you'll see this page will refresh, and it will go into the correct language, into the language that you chose. And as you see here, this is your preferred language for Google products. So now after this, all of your Google stuff tied to that account will be in that language that you chose. And then it says your language variant may affect spelling or vocabulary used by some of them. So things like spell check or the voice transcribe, voice typing thing that Google has within Docs, that type of stuff is going to vary depending on what language one you chose. So for instance, if I said, I realized the color was wrong, right? In UK English, it's going to spell realized with an S and color with a U. If I had it set for American English the correct way, it would spell realized with a Z, not a Z, and color without the U, because you don't need it. So things like that are where this matters, even if it's still English, but the incorrect type of English. But then again, there's a myriad of other choices. You can choose Spanish, French, Turkish, Russian, German, whatever. If there's a language, Google's probably got it within their library. After this page refreshes, close it, and then refresh your email page as well. So not just this one, but actually refresh the entire page. Then what you'll see is everything will be in your chosen preferred language. So when you click on, sorry, I hit Gmail again. When you click on Drive or whatever, when you click on Calendar or whatever, it will be in the correct language with the correct settings and all of that stuff. So that's it. It's something that I hear people have issues with that all the time. It's one of those things that can be, Janet, get out of there. We'll knock it off. One of those things that can be annoying for somebody who's afraid of this stuff. All of your settings are inside of this gear thing. And again, so these are the settings, for instance, for Drive. And there are some different things here you can mess with. All of the different Google apps have settings. However, the easiest way I've found to find the global language settings is by going through here and then clicking on this. I'm sure there's another way to find it. This is probably the easiest. You can see it's actually in the My Account thing. There's a bunch of other settings like privacy settings and such within your account, but that's all we're dealing with today. So hopefully that helps some people. Have a great day.